mentors. So here is my chakras video. I'm gonna start with a description of what the chakras are. They're basically energetic centers within the body, and there are 7 of them starting at the base of the spine, and there is a different chakra that moves all the way up until you get to number 7 at the crown of the head. So I'll go through a little bit of a description of each of them in just a moment and tell you the location of them within you. But first I want to talk about the pranas and the nadis. So prana means life force, and nadis means energetic channels, or similar to blood flowing through your veins. So the nadis are like the veins. So when your prana is moving freely through your nadis, your chakras are working properly, they're in line, everything is great, and you can hopefully achieve enlightenment. Just an example, everyone has experienced the chakras in some form or fashion, and they're observable through physical expressions of emotional situations. So for example, if you have ever experienced any type of loss, a breakup, a death, and you feel physical pain from that, or decreased energy, increased depressive symptoms, all of that physical representation is of an emotional situation. That is your chakras working. So I'm going to start with the first chakra and move through all 7, give a little description of each. Number 1 is the Muladhara chakra, which means root support. And this is essentially everything that we've experienced in our childhood up to today. So everything from our past up to now. So an unhealthy, or a chakra that we still have some work to do on, would be if you have any animosity towards anything that's happened in your past. That would be a good indicator that you would need to focus a little bit on this chakra. And with each chakra, there are different asanas that you can practice to hone in on that specific chakra. So moving to number 2, it's called the Swadhisthana chakra, and it means her favorite standing place. And that's located at the sacrum, or like your lower back. And this one has to do with intimate relationships. So a partner, a spouse, a sexual relationship, essentially any type of emotion lasts 90 seconds roughly. So if you have past relationships that you're not quite comfortable either letting go, or you still have some animosity towards past relationships, that might be this chakra not working properly. Or if you've ever seen someone get in the same types of relationships over and over, expecting to be with the same type of person but expecting different results, that might be an indicator that you would need to focus a little bit more on this chakra. Someone who is a little bit more stable in this chakra might be able to meet their own needs instead of in whatever areas that they're seeking these same type of relationships, like those people meeting their needs. If they're able to do those things for themselves versus relying on other people, that's an indicator that this chakra might be aligned or working properly. So moving along to chakra number 3, it's the Manipura chakra, and that translates to jewel in the city, and it's located at the mid-spine. So here we're focused on our ego, or how we present ourselves to the world. This basically means the fire within. So someone who is a little more fired up could potentially in the workplace, for example, be self-centered or be seen by others as egotistical. Someone who has limited or less fire within could be described as shy, timid, passive, those types of things. Chakra number 4 is the Anahata chakra, which means unstruck, and that's located at your heart. So here, unlike intimate relationships, this chakra has to do with unconditional love. So if you're anything like me and you walk down the street and see, I don't know, a puppy or heck, a squirrel, I personally love that animal. It doesn't matter what it is, I love that animal. So this chakra has to deal with us loving anyone, anything, anytime. Moving on to the Vishuddha chakra, this means purity. It translates to purity, and it's located at the neck, the throat, the mouth. And here we deal with communication. So either how we verbally communicate or how we listen to others. It has to do with us speaking the truth and hearing the truth from others. Someone whose Vishuddha chakra is working properly might be able to listen with no judgment. That's an indicator that that's a healthy and effective use of the chakra. The Ajna chakra means knowledge, and it's located at the third eye. So here we're able to see things beyond expectation. So I just use, if you're looking at a book and it's got a beautiful cover, you just love this cover, but you know that there's more. You know that there's depth, you know there's more inside this book that you just need to read, you need to experience, and you are so open to that. That's a good use of this chakra. So if you can take that with a book and kind of apply it all over the world, then you know that this chakra is effective, it's working properly. Finally, we're going to talk about number 7. It's the Sahasrara chakra, which means 1,000-petal lotus, and that's located at the crown of the head. So if all of the other 6 chakras, you've done the work that you need to do, you've put in the time, and everything is aligned properly, then this chakra allows us to reach empowerment. It essentially means that your body is a battery and it is fully charged, ready to work, ready to go, and you don't have any misalignment anywhere. Everything is able to move freely through you to achieve empowerment. So that is my chakras video. Thank you so much, and I appreciate your feedback.